Pacers at Bucks. Junior Brown back with NBA Shot Clock on this Tuesday, April 30th with another free pick. And we're rocking with the Pacers team total over 110. So the only thing that I can say positively about Doc Rivers that he's done in Milwaukee is fix their transition defense, right? Because the Pacers are trying to push the pace, but their transition offense has actually not been very efficient at all. Now, with that said, if you're going to shut down their transition opportunities, you would think that Milwaukee would take advantage by maybe getting out of transition themselves, but I understand that they're not going to push the pace because that leads to Indiana coming back the other way. So essentially, it's just kind of like they've canceled each other out. Milwaukee's not running, but they've shut down Indiana's ability to score efficiently in transition. Fine. So obviously, logic is going to tell you Milwaukee has to be more efficient than Indiana in the half court. It's the only way they can win. Well, the problem there is the most efficient half-court offense in the playoffs right now is the Pacers. So what that tells me is on every level, Milwaukee is not ready to compete in the way that they want to compete, right? Because they're only here for championships. They're not here to win first-round series. And they cannot compete at this level because their defense is just too poor. In game 2, when the Pacers won their first game, which started this 3-game winning streak, the Pacers scored 122 points in only 87 possessions. That's why this total is so low. It's only 110 because of the low number of possessions in this series. In fact, Indiana has scored 120 points or more in the last 3 games, and not one of those games has gotten to 100 possessions. Now, game 2, where they scored 122 and 87, that's 140 points per 100 possessions. That's an insane number. That's insanely efficient offense, and it's been that way the last 3 games. So as amazing as Boston looks in the other series, Indiana's offense has actually been more efficient. So I say all of that to say I'm going to show Milwaukee the respect that they deserve by saying that the atmosphere in their building, their fans, is one of the best in the NBA. So you don't really know how the Pacers are going to react to that. And I'm not comfortable laying anything over -3 with an inexperienced team on the road trying to close out a former champ. Okay, even with Giannis and Dame out, if you guys watch playoff basketball, you know the crowd can really lift a young team to perform above their standard. Now, I say all that to say Indiana's most likely going to close them out tonight, and I'm going by what I've seen in the last 3 games, which is their offensive efficiency will allow them to score over 110 points as long as they get at least 90 possessions, which is basically the average in this series. So I'm banking on the one thing I can count on, the Indiana Pacers offense, over 110 points. Let's cash another ticket, y'all.